reset. Let's do a little haul. I'm completely obsessed. Hey Bessie, welcome back to another video. It's officially spring, which means that we need to do a big reset together. There's nothing I love more than going into a new season feeling refreshed, recuperated, and ready for it. So that's what we're going to be doing this week together. We're starting off with a massive flat clean because it's in dire need of a good scrub. So that's what we're going to do first of all. It is kind of my birthday weekend as well. So we will be heading out to lunch with Alex's parents. And then I do want to really find time this weekend to carve out some really good, solid reading time. I want to feel all the cozy vibes. I think I might also try and go to the gym as well this week because that has also fallen off track recently. So this is like a big reset, getting back on track kind of vibe, which I think is definitely needed and always feels so nice coming into a new season. So that's the plan. Grab yourself a drink, get comfy, and let's get straight into it. Good morning. We need to have a big catch up because yesterday we actually ended up popping into the bookshop. I got a book voucher and I wanted to go and spend it. So yesterday we went to the bookshops and we spent the voucher. And let's do a little haul. So I don't have loads of books in here, but I am going to include a book that Alex got me for my birthday, which I'm quite excited about, to be honest, because it's not a book I would normally choose to pick up myself, but I have heard amazing things about it. And that book is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. So if you don't know of this book or you're not familiar with this book, this is a sci-fi and I don't really know much about it, but people kind of say it's a little bit like, we'll see on the back, it says it's perfect for fans of The Hunger Games, Ender's Game and Star Wars. So I think it's going to be quite a mix of sci-fi and dystopian, which, you know, I love The Hunger Games. I grew up watching it, so I'm really intrigued to see what this is like. You know, I've not actually heard any bad things about this, so I'm really excited to pick it up. I'm looking forward to seeing what the book is about and if I enjoy it or not, but I do think I will. I have a sneaky suspicion. So this is what Alex got me for my birthday. And then I popped into Foyles. I picked up 2 books. So Foyles have this really great kind of stand with loads of like fantasy books on it. Whenever I go to this stand, there's always a book there that catches my eye. And this time, the book that caught my eye is called The Silversmith by L.G. Claren. So I have actually not heard anybody talk about this. I've not seen it anywhere, but reading the back, it just sounds like my perfect fantasy. This is basically about a girl. I'm just going to kind of read off the back here so you sort of know what kind of vibe it is. It's basically about a girl who is born to save this world, but falling in love will destroy it. She basically gets thrown into this kind of world that she doesn't really know anything about. They say that she's royal. Actually, don't know how to explain this. I am so terrible at explaining books. She basically ends up having to like save the world and then falls in love with someone, and that's going to be like dangerous kind of vibe. So, you know, I kind of love that story. You can't go wrong with that. Also, the cover is really gorgeous as well. But one thing that was kind of annoying is that when I was sort of browsing Kindle Unlimited after, this is on Kindle Unlimited, but we do know that that is my favorite combo. So I think I'll be okay because I love to have my physical book and my Kindle book for when I'm out and about. So that will work out really well for me. I'm hoping to get to this quite soon. And then obviously, of course, Abby Jimenez has a new book out and that is called The Night We Met. So I obviously had to pick this up straight away. I am a lover of Abby Jimenez. I've literally only read 2 of her books and I have 2 more books on my TBR of hers already, but I just love her writing so much. I feel like she always writes like a deeper story other than just the romance, and I appreciate that and love that with all my heart. So I have a feeling I'm going to really love this, and also the cover is really beautiful, so I'm excited to read that one as well. So yeah, I think I have quite a good stack of books here. I've got one from like 3 different genres, which is quite good. I've got a romantasy, a sci-fi, a romance book. So yeah, I've got a bit of everything here, which I think is a really nice, well-rounded haul. I do want to do more reading because we started Wild Reverence last night. And I have to say straight away, I'm literally not even a full chapter in. Like, I think I might even be, I'm 1.5 chapters in and already I'm completely obsessed. I feel like there is a different kind of vibe to this one than with Divine Rivals and Ruthless Vows, but like not in a bad way, in like a really good way. This one is all about the gods and I'm really intrigued by the gods and to kind of see what their story is. So Wild Reverence is actually a prequel to Divine Rivals and Ruthless Vows, but people did tell me to read this one after reading the other two, so that's the kind of order that I've gone with. It's not the order I would usually pick. Normally I like to read things chronologically, but we're trying something new. We're going to go with the order that has been recommended, so I'm very excited to see what happens with this book. But yeah, we are going to be super productive today. I am actually going to get myself into the gym. I'm trying to get myself back into a really solid routine. I've been so busy and been feeling so overwhelmed that I've kind of fallen off routine with everything. Reading, gym, like just everything's gone out of the window. But I really want to start the week feeling fresh and in a really good position, so we're going to go to the gym. Hello, it's been a few hours since we last caught up and I have been back from the gym and I've edited a full video. The gym was actually really nice. I feel like it was nice to go and move my body and just do something. I have been feeling so unmotivated and just like not having the energy to work out at the moment. So I've decided to start following Shreddy again. So Shreddy is the app that I used to use like when I first started my fitness journey back in like 2020. In lockdown, I was like in the living room of my flat, like waking up at 7 a.m. doing the videos like at home, and from there like my love for like fitness kind of grew. And then obviously I qualified as a PT, so I didn't really follow anything anymore. I think because I'm a PT and I work like full-time in a gym and I spend my whole day in that environment and kind of like motivating other people to do their workouts, when it comes to mine I can't be bothered to do it. It's quite nice to follow like an app and have somebody else think about it for me. I don't have to think about it for myself, so that's quite nice. And then when I got home I obviously got changed and I filmed and edited an entire video, so I have been really productive. It's a TBR prompt jar picks my April reads. It will actually be up by the time this video is live, so if you like those kinds of videos then go ahead and watch that one after this one. But yeah, I feel quite frazzled now, so I thought it might be quite a nice idea to get cozy on the sofa and read my book. I've just realized that I've got YouTube on in the background, so I hope that you can't hear that. I've muted it now just in case. But I want to sit down now and do some reading of Wild Reverence. I don't think I actually updated you yesterday, but I did actually finish Ruthless Vows last night, so let's talk about it. I actually really enjoyed this duology. I thought it was really sweet. I think that I'm going to rate both of the books 4 stars, and I love Rebecca Ross's writing style as well. I think it's really unique. So that being said, we are moving straight on to Wild Reverence. I think I already told you that I started reading it this morning and already I'm obsessed with it, so I want to sit down now, get really cozy on the sofa and get quite a lot of this read. I'm still really early on, actually 12 pages in the middle of chapter 2, so we can hopefully get a fair chunk of reading done this afternoon. I'm going to make myself a nice drink and then we can get cozy and start reading. Hello, we actually haven't caught up today, so I thought I would jump on and say hello. I've literally been spending the entire day just really chilling at home on the sofa watching TV with Alex, and it's been really nice to have that kind of like relaxing time, because I do find that as part of my reset, I need to reset my mind, and being able to do nothing is a way for me to reset my mind. Let's have a quick catch up about Wild Reverence though, because I'm actually really obsessed with this book so far. I'm still only like 170 pages in, so not that far in at all. But so far I'm having a really good time reading this, and I really like that it's quite refreshing, because you know how like in normal fantasy books you have like the fae or whoever is always the man, and then you have the human who's always like the female. I like in Wild Reverence that we have the god is Matilda and the human is Vincent. So I feel like it's kind of flipped it on its head, and it's quite refreshing. And I'm also just kind of like enjoying the plot twist. Like there's been a couple of moments where I've literally been like, what the hell is happening? Like wasn't expecting that to happen at all. So it's been good. It's been full of surprises so far. I like the characters. I like the world. I'm really enjoying it. I would actually really recommend this. Obviously, I'm not far in. Like, there's still quite a lot for me to read. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm only read this much. There's still this much to read. But I can't see myself, like, losing interest. But we'll see. We'll see. Because, you know, sometimes it happens. And that's okay. But yeah, really enjoying this so far. Anyway, it is 5 p.m. Side note, just, you know, loving the fact that it's 5 p.m. and it's so bright outside. But I want to make the most of the sun being out. So I am going to head out for a walk. I think I'm going to call my mum. She lives in a different city. So we sometimes call each other and like go for walks. It's really nice. So I'm going to do that. And then I think it is called for a cozy evening in together. From my walk, it really feels like spring out there. The sun was shining and some like spring flowers were coming out, and it was just so beautiful and so nice. But I can't lie to you, I actually feel so tired. I'm so ready for bed right now. I am going to go and take my makeup off, and then I think Alex is going to make us some dinner. Please excuse the state of my hair right now. I'm trying out the heatless curlers again, because I have been kind of plaiting my hair for a while, and that does work really nicely, but sometimes I find that it can make my hair go a little bit frizzy. So we're trying out the heatless curlers again. I used to use them a lot like last year, maybe even the year before actually. I can't really remember, but I haven't used them for a while. So we're trying them out again. So please excuse the state of me right now. I'm literally just getting into bed. It's about 10 o'clock. It's a bit later than I should be getting into bed really, but me and Alex were just kind of like watching TV and we got a bit carried away. I don't have to be up super early tomorrow, but I might wake up a bit early so I can get a little bit of reading in before I go to the gym and then work. Anyway, I might as well just end the vlog here. Thank you so much for spending the weekend with me, having a nice lovely spring reset for a new season. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.